Hi, this is Senior Master Kevin Durant with Ohana Martial Arts. So today what we're going to discuss is financial freedom. What are the benefits of being an independent school and not being under a franchise? I can tell you firsthand, I've been with two organizations for almost 22 years. And today I am here to help you save almost $250,000 if you're a successful school owner. My one school, when I first opened in California, had over 300 students. And at that time, I was paying somewhere close to $600 to $800 a month. Even when I moved here to Las Vegas, and I've been here and had a successful school now for 8 years, come December, I have paid roughly between $600 and $800 a month still. When you add that up, that is almost $10,000 a year. Now, if you have two schools like I do, double that. You're talking, if you're successful, and you will be, because with my help and others, you will be successful. You're talking almost $500,000 in fees. Where do those fees go? Let's talk about it. It's not going to the bottom 97% of school owners that struggle. It's going to the top end. Seniors, your senior who taught you is getting a fee, a kickback on your fees that you pay to your school. When you host a tournament, there's a good portion of that that's going back to school owners just for doing their job, which is to bring students to tournaments. Instead of that money going back to your customers and reduce fees and making them happy and not having to make financial choices on if little Johnny or Sarah can participate in weapons, forms, and sparring, or you know what, baby, we're only gonna do one thing today because it's starting to add up, because we're giving kickbacks to the school owners. It's wrong. That money should be going back to your parents who are investing in you. They're not investing in a name that's a different organization. They're investing in your organization. That is the bottom line. How many times has the head of an organization actually come out to your school? I can tell you at my peak, when they wanted me to open more schools, I've only seen the high ranks come to my school one time. That's it. So where's that money going? That's $600 to $800 in licensing fees that you're paying every month. You could be spending that money on marketing, hiring staff. Those things are quantifiable to show you increased numbers of students. Once I left the organization and decided to go independent, I was capable of paying my staff more and doubling my marketing output in different search engines and organizations to make my numbers grow. I immediately saw more students coming through my door. That's what you want with your money, not just seeing it go out to the president of an organization, to your senior instructor, but tangible results actually showing up at your door. That is right off number one on why you should be independent. Those things are so important. What you're winding up seeing when you're part of an organization is almost like a pyramid scheme. It's multi-level marketing. You see the same people running the big organization. They're the same ones who are spearheading all the clinics at world championships or nationals. There's kickbacks. All those people are getting those kickbacks. You're not getting them. The instructors that need the money, that need that extra boost of revenue, they're not seeing it. It's the rich getting richer, the top 3%. They are the ones who are reaping the benefits of it. They do a little rah-rah, everybody gets excited, motivated, and you go, yes, I'm so glad I'm part of this organization. They give you some colored slicks to hand out, and that's it. Don't get fooled that, oh, well, my neighbor a couple miles away, we share ideals. It's typically not the case. School owners typically just do what they do within their own walls. So why are you paying the organization to facilitate that? Give yourself the financial freedom by getting more staff, being able to market more, and see your overhead reduced significantly, and invest that money back into yourself and your team. This is Senior Master Durant. I'll be talking about several different topics along the way in our journey here, and I will help you get your independence and your financial freedom and realize that, guess what? Everything's gonna be okay if you go on your own. And by the way, when you decided you wanted to open up your school for those new instructors that want to open up their school, what's the first thing that your senior told you? One, you can't put a school near them, or you have to go so far out that you're driving 30 minutes to an hour away from your home because your senior doesn't want you opening a school near them. Think about that. Second, I know firsthand where a senior told his junior, you can open up a club or a school, but you're going to pay me $14,000 to $18,000 because I'm your senior and I'm going to help you make that school successful. Well, that last part sounds great. They're going to help you become successful. Why was I in your leadership or your legacy or your FIT program all those years in your school? Because you told me I was going to be an instructor one day and that this program was going to help me become a leader and become a future instructor. And the first thing you do when I'm decided to become that very thing is to come up with a bogus fee to charge me because I'm no longer going to be paying you tuition. That's horrible. That is another reason to go independent. Because at the end of the day, if one of my juniors decides to open a school, the last thing I'm going to do is charge them a fee to open up a school. On top of the fee that they're going to pay their organization so that they can fit in, which gets kicked back to your senior as well. No. What I would do is actually make sure that my junior has the money that they need to market and be there to help them promote their school, not take away from their school. Again, this is Senior Master Durant, Ohana Martial Arts. First part of letting you know why we go independent. Everything's gonna work out, trust me. Ohana over everything.